What's going on, everybody? This is Joe, and I am back once again for the next chapter in the Tomb of Terrors series here. This is still arguably a blind run-through. When we did chapter 1, we did not do super well, or we did as was intended, and in chapter 2, we did extra well. I'm not really sure, but in chapter 2 it took us 1 try, whereas chapter 1 it took us like 3 tries. So yeah, let's go into chapter 3 and see which one of these prevails.
We are ready to take on the tomb now. Let's go.
Okay, so we're on to Kartut's tomb, I assume. Explore the twisting depths of Kartut's tomb in search of a new way, or of a way to defeat death. The twist is entombed minions, which I assume means that they get wrapped up and are available for use after a period of time or something. That's my guess. And we have Druid Priest available to us.
Time to get out into the field.
I'm okay with either of these. I had said with Mage Rogue that I preferred Mage, and with Paladin Shaman I preferred Paladin. Here I'm okay with either one, to be completely honest. The book-smart explorer has proven formidable in the field. Elise Starseeker. Let's do it.
There are artifacts in Uldum that can aid us in our quest, but we must find them.
Okay, so the first thing, so let's see what this says. Both players start the game with an eternal tomb. Still don't exactly know what that means. We can only use, we only have 1 signature treasure available to us because we haven't unlocked the rest. This one, suffice to say, Elise always comes prepared. Starseeker's tools for 2 mana, discover a minion and a spell. They cost 2 less. I like that. That seems great.
A true explorer never stops training. There are skills I have yet to learn.
Okay, +2 attack or gain 2 armor. Okay, Elise's Might. Not bad. Not a bad hero power at all. Does it tell you what these other ones are? After you cast 2 spells in a turn, add a Moonfire, and restore 2 health, then draw a card if the target is at full health. Interesting. Okay.
Success begins with preparation. Where shall I start?
Healing Help it is. That sounds like a priest deck to me.
My quest begins here. With each victory, I expect to face more difficult foes.
Okay, so we have Alda Petrick first. 10 health. Alda's learned some Alda's learned some tricks, like sit, stay, loot, summon beasts. Running Wild for 2 mana, hero power, draw a minion from your deck. If it's a beast, add another copy to your hand. That seems good for her.
Elise versus Alda.
We'll see what these are in a minute.
The League of Explorers cannot fail.
Oh, these? They are for research.
This is not the best hand in the world, but I guess it's fine. Okay, so we have the Eternal Tomb right there. We draw 1 mana. That's cool.
Holds are being destroyed by evil thugs.
Elise, there is a time for careful study, and a time to punch faces. It's face punching time!
Alright, so this says friendly deaths remaining 8, so I guess after 8 deaths on my side, I get this violet worm, and after 8 deaths on their side, they would get the same. Interesting. Okay.
Researching how to make a few thousand gold, that is.
Ooh, wow, these are great draws. Okay, so a minion deals 6 damage to a dragon. If an enemy minion has taunt, gain charge, or deal 1 to all minions. And they have a 2/1 on their side, but still. I guess we can get a 3 mana 5/5. And either restore 3 health, give your minion +2/+2 if it's a beast, draw a card, or restore 5 health to your hero. I guess it's going to be this. Is this a beast? Hell yeah, it's a beast. Awesome. Beautiful. Because I was like, oh, well, it's just going to die to this. Not anymore. Very cool.
Such big teeth I have.
That is true. Well, do we win? We sure do. Easy enough.
For the league.
Nothing like an early win. I'm okay with it.
The Doom is rich with treasures, but I'll need to be smart to take advantage of them.
Okay, so we have 3 choices as always. First, the classic Scepter of Summoning. Your minions that cost 5 or more cost 5. We don't have any of those currently, but Druid tends to have a lot of high drop minions, if that is a direction we want to go. Passive, your minions have +1 health and taunt. That seems interesting. A little scary. And at the start of the game, set the attack of each of your minions equal to its health. That's not bad there. That's down by 1. That's up by 1. That's up by a fair amount. And that's the same. Okay, so I guess the issue is if we pick this, then we have to look into remembering this with every pick that we do. I don't hate it, but it's interesting. This one seems dangerous because it means that even the minions that we don't want to die won't be able to hide because they have taunt, or they will have taunt. Like, you know, the Holy Champion or something. And it's only +1 more health. I don't love that. This, I'm not, with either of these, I'm not certain what else we would get in our picks that we get for, you know, different categories of cards to add to our deck. But either of these really makes it so that we have to, like, know what we're getting coming up. So, interesting. I guess I'm most intrigued by Unlocked Potential. I've played with the Scepter of Summoning before, and I don't know what to expect in terms of the choices that they're going to give us. So I think I'm going to go with Unlocked Potential, and if I'm wrong, right? You just do another run, that's all.
Time to gear up for my next encounter. Should I focus on my druidic skills or priestly magic?
Okay, so we have Embrace the Beyond, Copy Minions, or Plaguebringer. Grand Mummy is 2 for a 1/3 or 1/2 with Reborn, and Death Rattle gives a random friendly minion +1/+1. And then 2 Karn Bloodhoofs, which are 4/5s. So again, let's not forget what we picked. These would all benefit, even if it's just marginally, they would all benefit from what we took, our passive power. Dollmaker Dorian, whenever you draw a minion, summon a 1/1 copy of it. That is good. He also gains benefits from this. And Gloop Sprayer, 4/4, summon a copy of each adjacent minion. Okay. So we have 5/7/7 and 2/6/6. So right now, mana-wise, this looks better, but we have a Doomsayer, 0/7, at the start of your turn, destroy all minions. So even though this is a 7/7, it will never be around to attack. And we don't have the thing that gives taunt, but obviously that doesn't matter as much. The Lich King is just an 8/8, and this makes a 5/5. After dealing 5 damage and letting us draw 5 cards and gain 5 armor, of course. Interesting. The Dollmaster Dorian obviously feels super broken with our ability. It's just 5 mana for a 6/6, and then we can duplicate our minions, but I think I might just go here. I don't know if I'm assuming the Death Rattle will summon a 4/5, not a 5/5, but these are on the higher end right now, and I think I'm going to go a little bit lower, at least with the Grand Mummy, this time around.
Our enemies grow stronger, but I'm getting more powerful as well.
That's true. All right, so for 15 health, we have Snake Flinger, Scale Snout. Snakes with pointed snouts are venomous, and the best ammo. For 2 mana, Snake Shot, summon a 1/1 snake and give it poisonous. That's rough. Glad we didn't do the taunt now. That would be pretty bad.
Leaves versus Scale Snout.
Another of Rafarm's troublemakers? Very well.
They're here.
I was going to say we got the translation, but he was just grunting before saying that. Okay, again, not a super spicy hand, but it's fine to start with, I think. Okay. That's turn 1. I could do this. So I can't do that. I could do that, but that doesn't make sense. So I guess I just do this. Is it worth getting in for the 2 damage? I'm going to say it is.
Go, bitey snaky!
Okay. Ooh, for 2? But it's got taunt. So I think what we do first is that. Very nice. Okay, if he does it again, we might be kind of... Okay, good. Good, good, good. I like it. Let's do this first. We got Grand Mummy also. That's cool. Alright, give adjacent minions taunt. If we control a quest, draw a card, which we won't. For each enemy minion, restore 2 health to your hero. I mean, again, I guess I'll take the 3 mana... Well, the 0 mana 2/3 seems fine. This gives adjacent minions taunt. That guy will already have taunt. So I guess we just take whatever, either one of these.
Always like snakes. Like shooting them at you more.
Resurrect, summon a random friendly minion that died this game, give your minions +2/+2 in taunt, or give a minion +2/+2 gains a bonus effect in your hand. I'm going to go with that one. For 1 mana, that seems pretty good. Now it's... Okay, back to 1 mana. Give a minion +2/+2 and Divine Shield. Awesome. Well, for now, we'll play this 6/6.
I've got more left in me.
Of course it's the right way.
And that 2/3. Okay, secret. Secret number 2. Do they attack? They do attack. Okay. Okay, interesting. Oh, well, we get to do this. That's cool.
In the light's name.
Cool. Like it. Love it. Okay. +2/+2 in Divine Shield. A 2/2 for 1. Let's attack first
Wasn't on the map.
and see what the secrets are. Seemingly nothing. At least for that particular thing. Let's do this, I guess. Eight, 9, 10, 11. Okay.
For the lead.
I'll take you with me.
I mean, I'm going to try, right? It worked. Okay. Those secrets will never know what they were. Fair enough. Well, Legends, Discovery, or Spell Generation. Legends, we get Siamat. Battlecry, gain 2 of Rush, Taunt, Divine Shield, or Wind Fury. 6/6. Splintergraft. Choose a friendly minion, add a 10/10 copy to your hand that costs 10. Or Zarek's Cloning Gallery, summon a 1/1 copy of each minion in your deck. That seems weird. Okay. I'm sure there's some busted combo with this card that I'm not aware of off the top of my head. Raven Idol is cool. Discover a minion or discover a spell. Dwarven Archaeologist notably would be a 3/3. After you discover a card, reduce its cost by 1. And Madame Lazul, which notably she would be a 2/2, not a 3/2. Discover a copy of a card in your opponent's hand. Interesting. Banana Buffoon, add 2 bananas. Lyra the Sun Shard, whenever you cast a spell, add a random priest spell, and it would be a 5/5. And Grave Horror costs 1 less for each spell you've cast this game, would be an 8/8. Because of that... Because I was going to pick this, like, she just kind of gets bricked, but... I don't hate spell generation. We do have a number of spells. In fact, both of the first 2 games, we had almost exclusively spells in our opening hand. So yeah, I'll try that. Terravis. 20 health, slithering into the tombs to snake a few spells and weapons. 2 mana, well-equipped, hero power. Put a random rogue spell or weapon into your hand. Interesting. I like that. I like that hero power a lot. Really cool.
You have a lot of nerve pestering me again.
So you made it to Uldum, Elise.
That's a sweet voice. I like that. Okay. Another 2. This guy's great. So glad we picked that up. Okay. That's fine, I guess. Well, do we play the 6/6 with taunt, or do we get 2 free things? I say we do this first. This is when we can do this trick again. Okay. Interesting. So yeah, I mean, we won't get a Light Warden, but still. Okay. Costs 1 less for each enemy minion. So unfortunately, this would not be a 7/7, but that would be cool. Swap the attack and health of a minion, or a 2/4 with stealth. I guess it's going to be this one. And look at these. So 1 mana, destroy 3 of your mana crystals, give all minions in your deck +2/+2. That feels crazy, but we would then go back down to 1 mana, so that doesn't feel as good. Give your hero +3 attack, gain 3 armor.
Let me keep the loot. Should I tell them?
This would be for 1, which seems good, or for 0, +1/+1, and then gain armor equal to its attack. So I guess we could have put that on the 6/6, which means we probably should have attacked first, but we didn't, and that's totally fine. But yeah, let's do that, and I guess, whatever, we'll just use this on him, because it doesn't matter, and then use this on him and spread the love, in case they have, like, destroy a minion, and then this guy dies, and we wasted it. See? And we saved him. Although this may happen. Oh, or that. Okay. Okay. That's fine. It still took them 2 cards. 2 damage again. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm super glad we healed it last turn. 2 bananas. That feels pretty good. Yeah, let's do that. We get 2 bananas. We'll use 1 of them on him so that he lives from an attack from that 3/3. Seems good. Okay. So, no combo on that then, because all they did was attack first. Restore adjacent minions to full health. Damn, we don't have enough this turn, but still. I'm going to do this.
How many fingers do you see?
And this, I guess. Oh, no, do it here. So that, again, he lives. But we also just win. So, irrelevant. I forgot we were so early on. I was, like, ready to keep going for a while. Cool. We got packs for Dragon's Descent. And for Dragon's Thank you. Okay, and sure, more quests, whatever. Thank you. That's not what we're doing here, but hey, Hearthstone, I appreciate you. Thanks. Okay, choose a treasure. This guy's great. After this minion attacks, add 2 random healing spells to your hand. They cost 0. So we had him in our last run, but then he was just a 3/6 and he was good. Now he'll be a 6/6 and he would likely be insane. Let's at least check the other 2, but this seems awesome. Blow up half your opponent's stuff for 7. Flexplosion. Okay. No, but cool. Choose a minion and add 2 copies of it to your hand that cost 0. That's not bad either. You can use it on your stuff or your opponent's stuff, but this guy's just amazing and incredible and insane. So, yep, it's that guy. Big spell damage, copy minions, or choose the outcome. Fandral Staghelm would be a 5/5. Your choose 1 cards and powers have both effects combined, and 2 Oasis Surgers that would be 3/3s rush. Either they're 5/5s or summon a copy of this minion, and we get 2 of them. Interesting. For copy minions, Flabidinius Floop would be a 4/4. While in your hand, this is a 3/4 or 4/4 copy of the last minion you played. Interesting. And Holy Water, deal 4 to a minion. If it kills it, add a copy of it to your hand. Interesting. A 3/3, your spells cost 1 less. a 7/7 at the start of your turn, gain spell damage +2, and, well, do I have to say which one we're choosing? Oh my god. That's pretty good.
I need to put my weapons away here, but this is a great opportunity.
Alright, let's go see Bizarre Bob. Okay. Sure? It's a... Okay, I was like, it's a solo adventure. Why is that a problem? That was weird. Whatever. Could be my internet, could be Hearthstone, I don't know. Whatever, we get to modify our adventure deck. I don't care.
I might be able to recruit some help here.
Well, hello there. Happy to help you in these trying times.
Alright, so we have two coins available to us, but 4 things that cost 1 each, and then 1 0. Choose a friendly minion, discover a minion to replace it in your adventure deck. There's this guy, costs 1 less for each spell you've cast this game. This I'm not getting rid of. This I'm not getting rid of. And I do have 2 of these, so I could arguably, but I don't know that I want to. But this guy is a possibility of something to get rid of. We'll see. For 1, add all enemy minions to your adventure deck. They cost 1 less. So we would get another Karn Bloodhoof. We would get a 7/7 for 9. Death Rattle summon your taunt minions that died this game. And Kel'Thuzad an 8/8 for what would, I guess, be 7, and this would be 8. And this would be +5 attack or +5 health and taunt for 6.
I must not fail.
This is discover a spell, add it to your deck. It always starts in your hand. Choose a friendly minion. It gets +4/+4, but costs 2 more for this run. And the gang's all here. Choose a friendly minion. Add 3 copies of it to your adventure deck. Well, this guy seems busted, right? Like, am I wrong?
Someday we'll go back to Dollarand.
Or this guy. They're just 2 mana 3/3s that make all of our spells cheaper. Yeah, let's try that. That seems like it could be broken.
I respect that.
Alright, so we only have 1 more coin available. Again, we could get rid of this guy. We haven't really gotten a chance to use him at all. And it would replace him entirely. Or we could find a spell, or take all the enemies,
Stakes are high.
or buff something, but increase its cost. I'm going to try this first. I'm going to try it. I might be wrong for doing it, but I'm going to try it. Okay. So either a 4/4, your opponent's next hero power costs 3, or a 5/5, if you played an elemental last turn, discover an elemental, or a 1/1 with stealth for 1. And if I'm right, this is an elemental, and this is an elemental.
Stakes are high.
So this is not a bad idea. And we go from a 12 cost, which does get cheaper, to a 5 cost. Or this to increase our opponent's hero power. But I found that they haven't really been using their hero powers a lot.
I must not fail.
Maybe once or twice. I guess when you get into the later fights, the hero powers are much more impressive. But I'm still going to go with Kalamos here. Or Servant of Kalamos.
Heed my call.
Okay. I guess we got to go with the Study Break. I don't know that I want all of these in my deck, to be completely honest. Like, I don't hate this, but it's a little expensive. Kel'Thuzad's obviously amazing, but also expensive. And a third
High.
Karn Bloodhoof is not, like, something I'm pining over. So let's try a spell. Hopefully we get a good one, because it's going to always start in our hand. And if we want, though, arguably we can mulligan that away.
Lots to learn from that story.
Okay, so spend 10 mana on minions. Summon a minion from your deck. I mean, this is a quest. Oh, it's a side quest, so it doesn't always start in your hand. But because we are picking this, it would always start in our hand.
Must not fail.
10 mana on minions. That feels okay. It's either that or Velen's Chosen. Like, Tree of Life is cool, but I don't want to restore my opponent to full health. So yeah, it's either one of these. I'm going to try this quest, or the side quest. I'm very curious.
look out for the mummies. They're not...
Thanks, Bob. Now, obviously, when it says summon a minion from your deck, it could be like a 1-cost minion, right? So that would kind of suck. But still, I think that's kind of interesting, and it always makes sure that we have a turn 1 play if we don't have one otherwise. So now we have a Dire Bat with 30 health. They wouldn't be a problem if you just stopped feeding them. 2 mana, Food Chain, deal 2 damage to a minion. If it dies, restore 5 health to your hero. That seems good for them. Very good for them.
Versus a dire bat.
The League of Explorers cannot fail.
Yep, this hand seems fine. I like being able to use this to try to get them, like, get something early that they play by dealing just 1 damage to it, killing it, and drawing a card. That seems very cool. Like that. Perfect. We'll take a damage, but who cares? Beautiful. Okay. Okay. We haven't cast that yet, so why not? Oh, interesting. And then this kills. Wow. I mean, again, that helps here. Oh, we haven't been looking at what they've been all this time, because they're different, I guess. This is a blatant decoy. We have 4 more deaths remaining. Each player summons the lowest cost minion from their hand, and it's a 5/5 for 6. Or they get a Chill Maw. So if they're holding a dragon, deal 3 damage to all minions. It's a 6/6 with taunt. Fascinating. All right. Well, I guess we could do 2, 4. We just go like this so that they gain nothing from lifesteal. That feels good. Eh, that feels not as good, but that's fine. That's pretty great. We don't have any elementals, so we're just going to go for it.
Brothers, heed my call.
Listen, you brats.
It's funny. Cool. Yeah, perfect. Yeah. All right, so we could have waited a turn, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. Okay, so how do we do this? How do we want to do this is really more the question.
Must not fail.
So we do 2 plus 2 attack, kill this 3/2. I don't need it overkilling something like my grandmummy. And then I guess we can do... They're both 2/2s, so the one that buffs, I guess. We spent 10 mana on minions. We got a 2/2. Again, that's fine. We had nothing else going on our first turn anyway. Let's make this livable through an attack from just one of these. And then we hit for 8. Ooh. Scary. Well, this dies. That's fine, though. Oh. Interesting. It dies that way. Unexpected. I appreciate it, but unexpected. Do we have this yet? One more. Okay. Well, let's do this. I mean, we've got this too, but I guess we could still do both, arguably. Costs 2 less if your opponent has at least 3 minions, which they do not. A 3/4 for 1 seems good. Or at the start of your turn, reduce this card's cost by 1, and it would start at 4. So that seems fine. I'll take this one. And the spell. Gain an empty mana crystal for 1. For 2, give your hero +4 attack, gain 4 armor, and gain control of an enemy minion with 3 or less attack until end of turn. So it's probably going to be Bite. Like, Wild Growth is good, but I think bite is better. Now, we can do this. Do we want to do this? Give a random friendly minion +1/+1. So this would become a 3/3. Oh, actually, if we play this first, it could be this and make it an 8/8. So let's see.
Listen, you rats.
It's this one.
Is unstoppable.
Oh, wow, that keeps happening? Wow, that's crazy. Okay. Well, how many more do they need? 1. Scary. Okay, well, that's going to happen very quickly. Okay. Oh. Oh, God. Okay, 12, 15, 17. Well, I guess it's not going to happen. We win. Very cool. Don't worry, I never miss lethal. Ever. That's a blatant lie. I've lied to you all. I hope you're okay with that. We have another Radiant Elemental, another Lyra, and another Grave Horror, although we got rid of our last one. But we still have these, and we've yet to see any of them, despite the fact that there are 3 of these in our deck right now. Circle of Healing, restore 4 to all minions. This would be a 5/5. Your cards and powers that restore health now deal damage instead. That's very good with our friend Amakir the Light. Just deals damage. And a 6/6 Death Rattle, restore 8 health to the enemy hero, which again would be pretty sweet. Brightwing, add a random legendary, deal 5 to all except dragons, or a 9/9 for 7. Whenever a friendly minion is healed, summon a 3/3 whelp. I like this. It's funny, I looked at this and I was like, well, it's going to be this because these 2 cards are busted, but I kind of like this as just a concept, especially in combo with this. Feels pretty good. I'm going to try that. Trap Room for 40 health. Reno is especially good at detecting traps with his face. 2 mana, Tricks and Traps, hero power, play a random secret from your hand or deck. The secrets bosses are always super tough. Just going to throw that out there. Yes, a trapped room. That sucks.
I have the blueprint for this room here somewhere.
Alright, we'll get rid of the 5 for now. Yeah, we get a 3 instead. I like it. Look at this curve. Beautiful. Perfect. Wow. Okay, well, that's fine, I guess. Okay, so they just by default played a secret, which makes a bit of sense. Nothing happened. Okay. A Hunter secret. Okay, so they have Paladin and Hunter currently. Ooh, yes, spells cost less. Woohoo! Alright, let's try this one first. Okay, and then this one. Whenever a minion's healed, deal 1 to a random enemy. Costs 1 for each damage your hero's taken, or, yeah, it's the Shadow Boxer. No question. Restore 5. This turn, your healing effects deal damage, or choose an enemy minion, shuffle it into your deck. That could be very good, although either of these are free. But, yeah, I think we go with this for 4. And let's play this guy. It is that effect. I was curious. That's fine. This guy dies. He was free anyway. Let's see what happens on an attack. Nothing. We have Malorn. 6 more deaths, and we get a 9/7 that when it dies, we shuffle it into our deck. And they need 10 deaths to get Deathwing Dragonlord. And when it dies, put all dragons from their hand onto the battlefield. I don't know that they have any in this trapped room. 2 Hunter secrets. We have another one of those. Or this. Let's attack first. Okay, 2 damage to all, so this lives. That's good, I like that. Okay, and so now we can do this and this. Okay. Ooh. That is good news. Let's... do we shuffle them into our deck? Yeah, we definitely do. I don't need them building up all those extra secrets like that. Play this. And attack for a bunch. Okay. Next turn we get this and our quest goes off. Whoa, lots of secrets. Yeah, see? Super glad we didn't keep that minion on the field. +3 attack, gain 3 armor. I guess we can technically do both, right? So let's try this first. No, let's do this first. Just in case one of these gets rid of these guys once I play this, then I wouldn't have been able to play that. So let's do this next. And we get... Interesting. Okay. Okay. How do we attack first here? This way, right? Yeah. Okay. Wow. Okay. Lots of spells. 4 wolves. Okay. But do we win? We could just win now. If... I mean... you... Okay, we definitely win. Fair enough. Well, we get another treasure. Passive, at the start of the game, shuffle 10 Scrolls of Wonder into your deck. Passive, block lethal damage and deal 20 damage to the enemy hero once per game. Or passive, after you play an odd cost card, reduce the cost of cards in your hand by 1. So, we have 1, 2, 3 1-costers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 3-costers. 1, 2, 3, 4 5-costers. And of course, as this happens, it will reduce the cost to make things odd-costed. Plus, our spells being cheaper messes with that as well. So, yeah. Plus, I'm not a big fan of this, nor this, because this blocks it once and deals 20 damage, which means you either have to win off the 20 damage or on your next turn after that. And this, like, it shuffles the Scrolls of Wonder, but they're more randomized. This, I can manipulate a bit. So let's try the Alchemist Stone. We have Embrace the Beyond, Ouchinize Touch, I'm going to say, and Copy Minions. So Dead Ringer would be a 1/1. Death Rattle, draw a Death Rattle minion from your deck. A 1/1 Death Rattle, gain an empty mana crystal. And a 6/6 with Taunt, Death Rattle, destroy a random enemy minion. So that kind of makes up for it, but not really. Like, these would have to be pretty bad. This would be a 3/3 for 1, restore 5 health to the enemy hero. Another one of these, which I like. And a 7/7, Death Rattle, restore 5 health to the enemy. I like that. 7/7 for 4, by the way. Another Holy Water, we didn't pick it, but we saw it earlier. Deal 4 damage to a minion if it kills it, add a copy to your hand. A 4/4, after you play a minion, summon a copy of it. And a 5/5, summon a 1/1 copy of each of your other minions. It's going to be, definitely going to be this one. I like it. Nice, another tavern. Sweet. Okay, what do we get?
Who in the world would run an inn in the middle of this place?
That would be Bob.
Got warm food and good company in this haunted tomb.
Okay, 3 coins, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. So if I recall, this one's not great. Yeah, remove all cards from your adventure deck that cost 2 or less. No thank you. We have discover a weapon from any class, add it to your adventure deck with +2/+2. That's not terrible, but we're not really... I guess we have ways of increasing our attack or gaining armor, so it's not bad. Choose a friendly minion, add 3 new copies of it to your adventure deck. I mean, hello. Or, hello. remove a friendly minion from your adventure deck, give adjacent minions +2/+2. So we could actually get rid of this guy and then buff up both of these. And then add all enemy minions to your adventure deck. They gain +1/+1 for this run. This would be a 6/6. At the end of your turn, both players draw a card. A 5/5, restore 5 health. A 6/6, draw a rush, lifesteal, and death rattle. Or a 5/5, gain the death rattle effects of 3. So yeah, no. So, okay, it looks like we're using both of these for our 3. But the thing is, I guess we get rid of him, buff up both of these, and then we just duplicate this one? Yeah, that seems good to me. That seems great. Seems very good. And then we're going to duplicate that, and it duplicates as 5/5s or 3/5s. But that's totally fine with me.
Oh, look out for the bugs. They're not friendly.
Fair enough. Good to know. Again. I remember his advice from last time. Okay. Gytheros of questions. A riddle within a mystery in an enigma with a funny head. 50 health. Riddle of the Sphinx. Passive hero power. Guess which cards the boss will play to banish it. That seems hilarious. I am all about it. It is going to be random guesses because we are still playing this game blind. Gytheros. I was somewhat close.
I've been preparing my entire life to challenge one such as you.
Answer correctly, and you shall pass.
That is the most badass voice ever. I like that a lot. Very, very cool. Props to that voice actor. And the sound mixer or whatever. Okay. That's super convenient. You can play this, and it automatically reduces all the costs of things. I somewhat forgot about how that would combo. That's really cool. Well, that'll be next turn. We're done for now. Take a guess. There's only one guess? How?
Your wish is my suggestion. Acceptable.
What? Why did it give me one choice? I don't understand. Okay. Is it maybe as the game goes on, like now the second card will be 2 guesses, the third card will be 3? That's my guess. We'll see. This costs 1. So we can get a 2-coster Holy Champion. That would be good. Or a... yeah, this guy, I mean, he would be a 5/6, not bad, for 3. Or a 1/3, deal 5 to your hero, gain 5 armor. That's not bad either. We don't have a lot of healing right now, and we do have one of these, so I think I'm going to go with the Holy Champion.
I would have chosen something different.
That's fair. This would cost 1. Summon 1/1 copies of 2 friendly Death Rattle minions that died this game. Okay. Astral Communion. Gain 10 mana crystals. Discard your hand. No. Or Mark of the Lao or Loa. Give a minion +2/+4 in taunt. Or summon 2 3/2 raptors. It's going to be this one. And they all reduce in cost, which means that we can play her now. And she's free. Or this is free, I should say. And I guess we give her +2/+4 in taunt. Or do we get... no, let's get 2 3/2s. I don't know what our opponent is going to play, or at least try to play. But let's spread the love. Okay. Yeah, okay, interesting. Well, they're either going to play a Maelstrom Portal. They'll have 3 mana. So it's not going to be this. 1 damage to all enemy minions. No, that would not be helpful to them. Whenever this attacks, deal 3 damage to your hero. Bees, choose a minion, summon 4 1/1 bees that attack it. Or the Evil Miscreant. It's one of these two, in my mind. Bees or Neferset Thrasher. And I'm going to go with the Thrasher. That was my initial guess, and it seems pretty good for them. Plus, the last thing they tried to play was very Egyptian-themed as well, although that's kind of the theme in general, but I'm going to go with this. Damn it. Damn it. It was 50-50. I was right, technically. Oh, good. She still lives? That's awesome. Look at this card. It's free. Oh, God. That sucks. That sucks a lot. Okay, so they could get a 5/5. Death Rattle, summon a random minion you discarded this game. Okay, so that's not really a thing for them. Let's do this. So many things happen, which is awesome. And then, now that we did that already, we can do this as well. I guess we do it this way, right? And now that she's out, he gets better. Okay. Now we have to guess again what they're going to play. Ooh, all of them are 3, even though, or 2, even though he'll have 4. I guess I'm going to go with the Thrasher again. Yeah, let's go with that. Damn it. Oh, it's frustrating. Okay. Well, this makes everything cheaper. We've got to kill this before it kills something big. So we'll do that. And then if we play this, then this gets cheaper down to 2 as well. But nothing else is going to die, so we might as well go like this. And just get in for as much as possible. Okay. Well, I mean, I've got to be right eventually, right? Nope. Okay. Well, they can't play more than 1. Looks like that's their turn. Interesting. Okay, 5, 10, 12, 15, 18, and 6? Well, that seems pretty good to me. Like I said, I never miss lethal. Don't worry about it. Your voice is awesome. Okay. Embrace the Beyond, buff or big spell damage. Convincing Infiltrator is that 6/6, destroy a random enemy minion, or this 8/8 taunt lifesteal, destroy a random enemy minion as well. That seems pretty great. We have a 2/2 Death Rattle, return any spells you cast on this minion to your hand. Give a minion +2/+2, add more arms to your hand that gives +2/+2. +2/+2, gain a bonus effect. Velen's Chosen +2/+4. Prophet Velen, such a good card. Double the damage and healing of your spells and hero power. And Ultimate Infestation. Even though Prophet Velen is insane, I think that 2 8/8 taunt lifesteals that destroy a random enemy minion when they die, combined with a 6/6 for 5 with taunt, feels quite good. And I'm going to do that. Illidara Sun's Dawn. The Reliquary is here, and their discoveries are bad news for you. 60 health, staking a claim, passive hero power. Whenever a Discover card is played, all minions gain +1/+1. So that includes my own, but it also means that our good 2-costed thing that we got, the Starseeker's Tools, probably not the best for us, but we shall see. It might be worth it.
Oh, great. The League of Explorers. Again. Journal entry number 542. Reliquary presence in Uldum. Motives unclear.
Alright, let's get rid of this 5 for now. This will be a 1 cost, making this a 0, but that's fine. And it'll reduce this to 5. That's good. Okay, and what else do we draw? A 4, which will become a 3. Good. Sure, why not? Play a 3/3. We have a 9... Oh, God. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. I guess that's how that goes. Oh, boy. Okay. So, how do we do this? We do this, this and this so that this lives. Makes sense. And they get a 6/5. Discover at 4 cost. But it's Discover, so okay. It's a secret. Wow. Okay. Huh. I guess. Let's attack first, see if we can bait out their secret. We cannot. Oh, there's the secret. Reduce its health to 1. Very good play on their part. Although now they might kill this instead of this. Which actually would make sense, because otherwise this is going to deal 5 damage to them. So yes, good call. Very good call. Okay. We drew an odd-costed card, which makes 2 odd-costed cards. Although it's possible that they make them 0s right now. Yup. Okay, well we don't play it on here because then they just free kill it, which seems silly. But we could play them both on him, but they're also 0, so we have no rush to play them.
I'll have to stop you myself.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, okay.
Go, recruit.
That's pretty cool. Okay. Well, I guess we play this one. Does this do what I think it does? Like, that he'll die, we'll get a 4/5, and then the 5/5 comes back, which will, when it dies, give us another 4/5. Give your minions +2 health. Okay. Seems fine, I guess. Sure.
For the league.
Yeah. I don't know. These feel awkward here, but we'll find out in a second, I guess. Summon it with Taunt and Divine Shield. Oh, Jesus. That's rough. Okay, so they gained health. That's fine. This is not great, though. I won't lie to you. This seems good, though. Okay, so we play this. It reduces this to 5, but then we can't play it this turn.
I must not fail.
I guess we have to do it this way, right? +2 attack.
For the league.
Get hit for 5, which sucks. But then kill it. This still lives. We play another one. Nice. Okay. Hell yeah. Alright, so... these can't individually kill this or this, so there's no reason to banana it. But even with 2 bananas, they could still kill this, so there's no reason to banana that either. Let's hold off. Discover. Okay. Jesus. Okay. That's good. Yes. That's incredible. Okay. So we need 5 more. That's a lot. They need 1 more. That's not a lot. This is a 6/6 with Taunt, and when it dies, destroy a random enemy minion. And that's an odd cost, so let's play that immediately.
The stakes are high.
We can also make sure that this lives. You say greetings, fellow humans? That's great. So this lives here. What do they get on Death Rattle? Summon 4 1/1s. Okay. That's great for them with this. And then we'll let him die. We get a 4/5 and get this back. Yep. Okay. And they get their 6/5 out. That's fine. Now, the question is, do we make this into a 8/2? Because they just attack here? So I guess we actually do it here, don't we? And this does what? Summon 2 2/2s? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That seems okay. Reduces the cost again. Good. And yeah, we make this bigger so that it doesn't just die to this. It has to be at least 2. Which is still not perfect, but it's better than just instant death. Oh, okay. Or you could play that, I guess. Well, there's a Discover one. Okay. So we got rid of 2 scrolls. They restore health. Whew. Okay. We get another 4/5. Jesus. Okay. Give all minions in your hand +3/+3. Okay. So we go like this. And then this. Okay, so now the Treants, what does this do when it dies? If it has 2 or more attack, draw a card. Alright, so that's going to happen no matter what. Let's kill here. Here. Well, hold on. What is this going to give them? Another one of these guys? Okay. Not really much I can do about that, I guess. +2 attack. So then what? Another one of those. Okay. Good. What are we fighting for? Another one of these. Okay. So this can go to face. And this goes here so that this doesn't die outright. Interesting. This is a really good hero power. Does that count? Okay, good. Good. That seems fun. It's a secret keeper, but it's not very good at keeping secrets. Okay, that's a lot of damage. That feels very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, like, they can kill my 9/6 if they really want to. Wow. Look at these powerhouses. I love that they attacked this with like a small thing. Okay, Discover happens. Fine. Yes. Sure, you get free stuff, but killing off all your things works for me, man. Yes. Yes. One more. Okay. Hey, that works for me. I win? I win. Okay. I mean... works for me. I won't lie, that was a little scary for a minute there, but we still win. Okay, and we get more packs, thank you, Dragon's Descend. And more packs, thank you. And more quests, thank you. This is great. Okay. So we get Krusty the Crustacean, who would be a 4/4. Destroy a minion, gain double its attack and health. Choose a minion, add 2 copies of it to your hand that costs 0. Or summon 7 Murlocs and give them Rush at the start of your next turn. Do it again. It's between the Stone Fox statue and Krusty, but I think it's gotta be Krusty. For 1 mana, that just seems really great. Okay. Carnivorous Cube. A 6/6, destroy a friendly minion and Death Rattle summon 2 copies of it. Another Karn Bloodhoof, 5/5, and a 5/5 Coffin Crasher that would summon a Death Rattle. Hey look, Deathwing. Cobalt Scalebane. So this is the 5/5 at the end of your turn. Give another random friendly minion +3 attack. Or a 1/1, where if you're holding a dragon, gain 2 health. Or what I will probably pick is the flipping... restoring health and dealing damage with, and 2 hidden oases, whatever you want to call it. Summon a 6/6 Ancient with Taunt, or restore 12 health. That seems pretty great. I like it. It's time to do it. Zatma, Plague Lord of Death. The third plague rests in final breath. You face the ancient Lord of Death. 300 health, hero power for 0, trigger a friendly minion's death rattle. That's pretty great, called Foreboding Fate. I didn't even mean to rhyme there, but here we are. Sorry.
Versus the Plague Lord of Death.
The League of Explorers has faced death before. I do not fear you.
The end awaits.
Alright, so we'll get rid of the 9, we'll keep the 4, because it'll go down to 3. And we'll keep the 5 that goes down to 4, I guess. Okay. Cool. Very nice.
It's bigger than I thought. I will not defeat it in one battle, but I can weaken it.
Okay, so it really does seem like we just got lucky in the last one, and they really don't expect you to win in one. Oh, we finally drew you. My beautiful, beautiful bastard. Look at it. I love it. Sure, why not? Go down 2. Seems pretty good with that hero power. Yup. Draw a card. Wow. Okay. So, we can... Huh. How do we do this well? I guess if we play this for 3, or this for 3, this becomes 0. So we could do that after the fact. Because we want this to be out when this is out to deal damage. But this... Yeah, and I guess they both have more health than this thing has attack, so let's do it. 0, 3 damage. What happens when this thing dies? They draw a card again. Sure. Okay. They also need 8 more to get a 4/8. Ooh, okay. Glad they did it on that and not this, though. Won't lie. Okay, so they... Sure. So they get another... they get another Death Rattle minion from their deck. Alright, I'm going to play this. Right? Is this an elemental? No, and neither is this. Good. This happens. And then this happens. Oh, this is 0 also? Let's do that first, I guess. This will be for 1 poisonous. A 2/3 with poisonous. This would be for 5, which will get reduced as we play other things, but summon a random beast as the battle cry, or enemy spells cost 5 more next turn with Lotheb for 3, reduced further. I like Lotheb here.
Stakes are high.
And destroy a minion with 3 or less attack. That's not bad. Swap the attack and health of all minions. That doesn't do anything for us, but could mess up our opponent. And draw a card if you're holding a dragon, gain an empty mana crystal. We're going to take Shadow Word Pain. Free. So, we play this first. Reduce these. Now, this is a 2/1 Death Rattle, draw a Death Rattle, but that's fine. I think I'm okay with that. I don't think I need to use this on it, is my point. Let's hold off.
I have no time.
Good. Good, good, good. Oh, no! Really? Damn it. Okay, that's awesome. Take that. Thank you. Sure. Sure, draw a Death Rattle. Got it. Okay. Whoa. Wow. Okay. So, 2, 4, and then we're going to get a random minion too. But... and the battle cry doesn't happen. Yes, so good. Okay. So we don't have any targets for this. But we will have targets for these healing spells that I didn't forget. Well, that feels awkward. Wait. Does this work that we would just both die? I have to try this, right? That feels bad, though. It does light it up as if it works that way. Does it just deal damage to everything equal to their health? Oh my god. I don't know if I'm willing to tank this whole run for this one thing to, like, try it out. That's really funny. Well, I mean, I guess we can deal 3 damage, and if the target is still damaged, we get a Light Warden, so we could just do that over here. Because, like, doing it here or here doesn't make a ton of sense. They're just gonna both run into this 6/6 and die in the process. So, sure?
In the light's name.
Perfect. I'm so confused and worried about this card now. I'm going to end my turn. This scares me a lot. They get to take something. Oh, god damn you. Well, this guy's dead. Sure. That sucks. Super random, too. Okay. Jesus. Oh, no. Okay. They really are tempting me to play this now, aren't they? I think I have to do it. This is terrifying, by the way. And this is not going to help us at all. This is, like... Yeah. I'm going to try this now. I'm very scared of what's going on over here. So I'm going to try it. I'm very worried. Let's see it. Oh my god, it did happen. But do we lose, or do they lose, or both? We both died. Do I win, or do I lose? Damn it! Oh, that sucks. But how does it count for its health? That... What? 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 I'm very confused. What? Do we just get to face it and it's at -11, so we just win? Oh my god! No way! What? Oh no! Oh my god. I cannot believe that just happened. That's so funny. I'm glad it worked out that way, and I'm glad they let us keep that 5/5. Because they could have easily killed it, but they didn't. It was the only thing they left on our field, which just, to me, signified that I had to do it. Whenever you target this minion with a spell, add 2 copies of the spell to your hand. Okay, that seems cool. Adara. Shuffle all enemy minions into your deck. Interesting. Elise's Machete. After your hero attacks, summon 2 2/2 Treants and give them Rush. That's good. Wow! Oh my god. That's so funny. Wow. Well, I mean, we sure did it. Defeat the titanic defenders of these sacred halls to overcome the plague of wrath. The twist is enraging minions. Let's unlock it. Chapter 4, Halls of Origination. I cannot believe how well that worked for us, but it did. I could not have gotten luckier. I feel like that was really funny. Please leave your thoughts in the comments below. Did you know that was going to happen? Were you as surprised as I was? Or was it somewhat obvious to you and you're like, all right, Joe, relax? Either way, I would love to hear from you. Please let me know in the comments down below what you thought, because this was super broken, and I'm super happy I got to do that. But yeah, please feel free to subscribe, and you can like the video and hit the bell and all those fun things to find out when all of our videos come out. I'm really glad that I got to do this, and please stay tuned for more, because I would love to keep doing more of these. Hopefully you're all enjoying them, as I said. But for now, from us here at the Geek for All family of channels, I have been Joe, and as we always say, in whichever video of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.